Hey guys, Jessica Coulter here, CEO and founder of Ace Cookie Tutoring. Today I want to talk to you about remote learning and the impact grandparents have played on remote learning, or maybe you guys call it at-home learning, virtual learning, distance learning, whatever you might be calling it. Just want to focus on the grandparents. So if your child has been at home or maybe at grandma and grandpa's with this whole remote learning thing, one of those messages relevant to you, just tap that like or heart button for me. And if it's a different relative or maybe a friend or some other helper that has been getting your kids through remote learning, I would like to know who that was down below. So just let me know who is helping your kiddos with their remote learning. Now before we jump into kind of the long-term effects of grandparents or maybe even other relatives, I want to introduce myself and just let you know who you're listening to right now. So again, my name is Jessica Coulter. I am the CEO and founder of Ace Cookie Tutoring. I tutor students that are in the 3rd grade and beyond, all the way up through adults in grad school. I specialize in ACT prep, middle school math, and writing. So if you need some help with a resume, a cover letter, presentation, or maybe just a research paper, would love to talk to you and help you out. Or maybe you have a different need. Just shoot me a message or give me a call and we'll see if I can help you. So guys, let's get into it. So grandparents. The reason I thought this would be a great idea for a video is the fact that as a substitute teacher, I've seen a lot of grandparents on camera. So this is awesome because grandparents are making sure kiddos are on track. You know, they're logging into the right class at the right time, or excuse me, logging into the right class at the right time. They're also there kind of for moral support. They're also there for, you know, lunchtime, dinner time, and then maybe even, depending on the age of your kiddos, could be almost a babysitting thing, you know, a child care need in between classes, before or after classes. So while grandparents have gotten to go back to school, whether they wanted to or not, or maybe intended to, there are some effects that we definitely want to talk about that you might not be realizing is gonna maybe not be such a good thing when your child goes back to school. Now, if you're looking for ways to help your child or maybe even yourself be ready for school, you know how to handle things on your own without the grandparents there, make sure you join my Facebook group. The link is in the description. It's facebook.com/groups/A's for students. So join the group, get the help you need and the strategies you need to become self-sufficient. Now, the reasons grandparents aren't the best for long term, so I love my grandparents, don't get me wrong there. And if I was still in school and I needed the help, they might or might not have helped me, just for the fact there were so many of us grandkids. But there are students that are becoming a little too dependent on their grandparents. So when it comes time to go back to hybrid learning or maybe full-time in person, there are going to be those students out there that have gotten used to having someone hold their hand. They're going to have gotten used to needing that answer immediately. They were like, hey, I can't get the video to play. They're used to grandma and grandpa helping them figure it out. Or maybe, they didn't catch what the teacher said, and so they don't remember how to do this problem because, they weren't paying attention. Grandpa did it how many ever years ago, or maybe so-and-so cousin is really familiar with math. So that's going to hurt your child because there's going to be one teacher per, 10, 20, maybe more students, depending on if you guys are going half days, full days, partially remote, partially hybrid, whatever you guys are doing. Your child might be too reliant and prompt dependent on grandparents. That is unfortunately something that I have seen, have witnessed, and have discussed with teachers. That's something we're all a little worried about. Now, before we kind of go on to preventing that dependency, or maybe finding that fine line between moral support and helper and too much help, want to just check in. If you guys enjoy the video, great. Tap that like or heart button for me. And do remember, if you're on YouTube watching this, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you know the next time I go live And if you're on Facebook, make sure you become a follower of my business page so you know, again, when I go live. So the last thing here, guys, that way to find that sweet spot, that happy medium, it has to come down to your child's needs. Younger kids are going to need more help. Students that have IEPs are going to probably need some more help. But unfortunately, your child still needs to be held accountable. Students still need to know, hey, this class is now. I need to be logged in. I need to be paying attention. Your child also needs to know, hey, just because Grandpa's there, I don't get to just have Grandpa teach me everything. I need to get the information I need while the teacher's teaching it, so that way when I go back to school, I know when to pay attention, I know what to write down, and I'm kind of used to this teacher's way of teaching. Because we just started second semester, and if you guys are going back in person or switching from hybrid to remote, or some version of that, like we talked about in a previous video, your child needs to be ready to make that switch from lots and lots of one-on-one help to a classroom full of students again, and maybe 2 helpers if only 1. So that's everything I got for you guys today. So thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, if you want some help, if you're looking for some assistance to go from kind of grandparent dependency, that very much one-on-one assistance, to more self-sufficient, so you can actually be successful in school and not need your hand to be held the whole time, or maybe your child's hand to be held the whole time, join my Facebook group. Again, that link is in the description. It's facebook.com/groups/A's for students. Hope to see you guys soon, and I wish you luck in second semester.